All right, hello everyone.
Hey,
Nace. Another.
Pirates, I believe it was. That is an incredible question, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Would that be Independence, Louisiana?
This is
Okay. It's somewhere over there. Maybe we could talk to Nathan about it. I've never been up there.
Yeah.
A lot of Kansas. I mean, if you've ever been up to like North Louisiana,
The same.
yeah, it's
Are uh
of course.
we got you. We got Ari. Here's that.
Very busy, yeah. And Anthony has been showing that Nathan's not the only one who's been busy. He's been busy earning his wings, earning that interview, and taking 24 stocks without losing one. And
Message from it.
for the record, Sam over here, his Discord is in Italian.
It's all in its.
It's all in Italian. Everything on this computer is in Italian.
And I remember first they they would make me for me to log out. Even if I got it.
Mm.
So I would Indonesia like if he was there, and then he was. This is
Eventually, you just got to memorize how to change the language.
I. Yeah, 6, and then it has like data. I guess.
That's why.
Oh well, pardon me. Welcome
Oh,
back.
very
Welcome back.
unfortunate.
Sorry, very unfortunate behavior coming out of the studio here, and that's okay. So we have not been able.
At least the match hasn't started, so
Yeah,
there
the match
hasn't
has
been
not
anything too
started.
important.
We are waiting for the arena to get created, as we're kind of just glancing over here. Y'all can't see it, but we can, and that's our way to perch above the gods. And I forgot to stream OBS to you. Here you go.
Hopefully this can get started up soon so we can be out of here at a fair time.
I would love to be out of here.
I would love to.
We've been blessed with some very short streams
We
recently.
have.
For those who did not catch our Sun Conference stream on Tuesday, Anthony went 24-0,
Yeah.
which was insane. We've never seen something like that happen.
It could very
Ever.
well be the first time in
Yeah, no.
college crew history that somebody.
It may very well be, because I have never seen a. At least within the history of this program, we have never seen, even when Owen was doing his stuff, Owen didn't get like 24 stocks in
Yeah,
a row.
24 is insane without losing a single one.
Yeah.
Ended up 2-0ing the team all on his own.
Also, keep in mind, there was the last match before as well. He did lose stocks that time, right?
He took out the entire team on his own the second round. The last match earned himself some wings.
Yeah, he did.
And he's
getting
been on a tear
now. Yeah, I think we said double or nothing. Okay.
I mean, he's just getting an incredible amount of wings, and I think that's exactly what he
It could
needs.
solve hunger. We could swipe out hunger. Hashtag
At the
whatever.
expense of Our coach.
This expensive Lumen's wallet. Um, let's see. I'm just looking a little bit more about. Let's see. They do have an esports program, so we are going to look
See
at
what
this.
they got.
They call them the Pirates. Yes. Um, they do have an esports arena.
They have more PCs than we do.
20. We have around that many.
I think we have 16, not
16.
or including the broken ones.
Yeah, 16. So they do have a larger one than us. Um, they do have scholarships. But this is a community college, and
Quite a few
they
games.
don't have Smash listed on their website.
Oh,
Which
I
means
guess we're
this
playing
is-
against their Fortnite team today, so
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
think, yeah,
taking
we're
over.
against the Fortnite team. You're gonna do great. We do not have a league team, so maybe the league team got repossessed into becoming the Smash team. But who knows?
There's an overlap there sometimes.
Is there?
There are
Is
quite a
there
few
really?
Smash players that play
New
League.
developments
I don't know
coming out
about.
into the studio today. We're just making up things that aren't even true.
No, I know quite a few Smash players that play League. I don't know about the other way. I don't know what proportion of League players play Smash.
My boyfriend played a lot of Smash, and then he quit it because he said, quote, the game is bad and I'm bad. And then
I
he started
mean,
playing League of Legends. So you
you
know
see,
what?
it's the pipeline.
I did also tell him that he's playing a difficult character, and maybe that's why he doesn't have fun with the game, because
Who did he play?
ZSS.
Well, if you're not good and you're playing ZSS, that's going to be a
Well,
struggle.
he was okay, but like I mean,
Let me rephrase that. If you're playing ZSS, it's going to be a struggle.
yes, always. It's always gonna be a struggle.
That character is
It's good, but it's
an experience
difficult.
in every way imaginable.
Alrighty, let's just see and make sure that Lono Live is working. Okay. Alright, it looks like
We have the arena
we
created.
have the arena. This is true. We are just waiting on stages. So who's gonna be lead?
If I
Makari.
had to guess,
Okay, Amir's gonna be
Amir's
leading us
gonna be
today, so we
leading.
will not be having Anthony do a potential full team sweep. Maybe Amir will get a
Amir,
sweep, but who knows? Girl, she's just looking back
Amir's
there.
known to be a very explosive player. Can just
Yeah,
kill people very early, huge combos. But Bayo doesn't have the strongest neutral, so
that's
Bayo
true.
can't just be
Her
walled out
neutral
by certain
is
characters.
her neutral does leave a lot to be desired.
But she
However,
can absolutely blow people up,
yeah.
even in those rough matchups.
I always like to say that when Amir's like working, it's like art. It really
Oh,
is.
yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
honestly beautiful to watch because he kind of just does his thing, and that's where the magic is. Because especially for people that don't know the exact. I mean, I played against
Oh,
Amir like a
yeah.
bazillion times. Like I know down and away by heart. Like it's engraved on my
Mhm.
forehead if you light it up in cold light. But some people don't know that, and so you can
Oh,
totally
yeah.
see some people just be
Sometimes
like,
you just die.
just hold up during a Bayo.
Especially if you don't know the stages you need to be banning against Bayo, you might just
Yeah,
get killed off the side by forward or on
yeah.
town.
Yeah, you can. It's rough. You can get just killed off the
Witch
side,
striked on small battlefield, and you just die.
and then it's just like, oh, great. Especially like someone who plays like a character that's really not good into the matchup. Like, I
Yeah.
think I saw Amir one time online play against like a Donkey Kong on small battlefield, and it was just brutal. I was like, just stop. He's already gone. Like you're 3 stocks
Yeah.
ahead.
That's messed up.
He was the Donkey Kong was like 125, and he had taken like 40, which was just like, okay, you gotta calm down.
That's
All
the
right.
classic.
It's the classic. All right, so we are going into bands here. I believe we are just waiting for final confirmation out of Team Captain Makari here. So, what do you think we're going to be seeing first if they know we have Bayo?
If they know, it really depends on who they play. I feel like what you pick into Bayo really depends on your character, because like even though certain characters like Bayo on town are really scary, I tend to default to picking town anytime it's not banned, just because I play Roy and Roy is pretty absurd on town.
Yeah.
But I'd say good bans generally against her are going to be FD if you're a character that's juggled really hard. But also, then she doesn't get platform extension. So small battlefield is the only one I'd say for sure you want to ban.
Yeah.
A lot of characters are going to want to ban battlefield because it can make juggling her really hard with that extra plat to move around. And the battlefield plat can also the top plat can get in the way of some characters' combo games pretty
It can.
badly. But
And it can
also,
sometimes if they get caught out of position on that top platform, they're just
Oh.
usually just dead. Like it's
yeah,
which can be
it can
rough.
be. You can die very early.
I could see maybe Kalos.
I think Kalos is a counter pick.
Yeah.
so it can't be picked here. I
Yeah.
believe the starters for Nace are Smashville, Town, Small Battlefield, Battlefield, PS2,
PS2
if I
isn't
remember
terrible,
right.
I don't think.
PS2 is
It,
nobody's bad on PS2.
yeah.
There are some characters who you do want to ban it against, but most people still won't ban it against those characters because it's
Yeah.
PS2.
Yeah. I mean, I love PS2. I think it's my favorite stage out of the bunch.
I mean, I've played out entire Game 5 sets where every single game was PS2.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna transition us over to the live here.
And it looks like we are probably going to Battlefield based on the music being selected.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah.
There we are.
Likely. All right.
Now, you have to be really careful on the stage because some characters have some insane setups. Like, Donkey Kong players will try and kill you at 0 on the stage. Palu players will juggle you to death. So you have to know...
Yeah, you really have to know what you're doing. All right. 1 second.
But I couldn't see Bayo being bad on the stage in any matchup that I can think of. Unless it's just a bad matchup, generally speaking. So once they have everything set up, we'll get right into it.
I just thought it's super low.
Oh, Rob.
Alrighty. Oh, Rob. Okay, so this is
Possibly getting right into it. Possibly also doing a button check.
button
We'll
check,
see.
Yeah. One would hope. One...
Is it a button check or? Okay, it's actually starting.
Okay, it's actually okay.
So this is.
An interesting
Oh,
matchup
please don't
for...
get double tossed.
Yeah, please don't.
Oh.
Wait.
I think we're just gonna be.
I think it's a button check.
I think. Oh, wrong controls. So
Okay,
we're gonna
yeah, we're okay.
be restarting this game.
Yeah.
That was almost a very scary spot for Amir to be in. Almost got
Yeah,
hit by a
I
double
was gonna
toss
be like,
right
oh
off the
God.
start of the game.
Yeah, I was like, please, God, no.
This matchup is known to be pretty bad for Rob, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's just huge, and he just gets hit into everything. You can witch time a lot.
Witch time's very strong against all those projectiles, but we have seen in the past Amir try to witch time a gyro and
just-
die center stage at 0 for
He
it.
he just
So
exploded.
you have to be careful with your witch times against a character with this strong of a punish game, or else you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
So many combos with those gyro tosses to just
Yeah, also,
kill.
correct me if I'm wrong. Witch time does get worse the more you use it.
I believe so. I couldn't tell you 100% though. So, should be getting right back into it in a second for real this time.
For real this time, on God.
Unless they mysteriously had the wrong controls.
I don't think that would have been us. Because I know those weren't Amir's controls because they were blue, which is, I forget whose controls were that? I think it's Anthony's. Okay, well, we're just going to get right into it. Near Central over here. Amir's going to get a grab. Not really able to confirm into anything else.
A lot of aerials coming out very early from this Rob. Just those short hop fast fall aerials looking for big conversions, but the one getting the big conversions is clearly Amir right here.
Got a good 78 on the Rob here.
And that's going to be a big punish. Got to be so careful with that spin and neutral, and you should be dead just straight up. Wow.
He's just dead, yeah.
Strong start from Amir, just what we like to see. And missing the conversion on that dash attack, but
He's alive here.
okay.
Yeah, it's Bayonetta.
Amir, I'm not going to say Amir. I'm going to say Bayo players in general are very prone to SDing.
They are. I mean, and I've seen Amir do it plenty of times. But at the same time, Bayonetta can just recover from almost anything, provided she...
That's why it's like the mystery of the world. Oh, and you really don't want to be re-grabbing those ledges against Rob, but Amir's getting away with it because of the offstage stalling. You can never be sure when Bayo's about to grab that ledge.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, granted, he
Wow.
probably could have witch timed that, I'm fairly certain, but...
Or just shielded it and drop shield F smashed it, but,
Yeah, but-
still a big punish nonetheless.
Alright, the Rob does get back into stage here. It gets back here, but it's not sweet spotted, so it will not kill the Rob at this percent. Plus, I don't think that would have killed Rob regardless.
No.
Yeah, no, at 90.
Rob normally doesn't die in this matchup till closer to like 130 unless he's just close to the blast zone when he gets hit. And
Right, he's gonna get two stilettos in, and
oh,
that's
and
gonna do it,
there's
yeah.
just the raw platform tech chase covering almost everything there. Now, Amir has already gone up so much, and this combo is just going to cement it even more. A quick 45.
It's not a lot, but it does give him stage control pretty early on in the Rob stock, which is not what the Rob wants at all. And they take 98 from this.
Already almost lapping the Robin percent for a second time
Yeah,
around, and the
that
raw
F-smash
F
is gonna
smash
do
on the
it.
landing for a 3-stock to start off the game.
That matchup is rough.
That matchup is very rough, but that a lot of risky landings coming in from that Rob, getting whiff punished, and just
He did recover a lot from not his good angles.
yeah, you really just against Bayo, you really normally just want to go to the ledge.
Just go to ledge.
It's not worth contesting with that back air. It's not worth contesting with ABKs.
Because if you're like not cautious with that back air, it can straight up kill you at like 80, like very easily. And it's
But-
not like Bayonetta has a really hard time of getting you to that percent either, especially if she's in control. It's
So much damage.
yeah, it's a lot, especially from a player like Amir. So
Amir, on occasion, will just pull out some of the craziest ledge trapping I've seen in my entire life.
I
though.
know,
The
it's so
run-off
weird.
like run-off ABKs to cover like everything at a certain timing. A lot of those burst option and setup-based ledge trappers, I was talking about this last week, are really, really good at covering a timing. And Amir is just
Yeah,
sometimes
crazy.
just so good at that.
There's
Just
been times I
perfect.
played against Amir, and I'm just like, where did this come from? Like we go live, like he does like okay, and then like I play him like a day later, and then he just smokes me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't even know you could edge guard someone like that before.
Amir's
And then
got that factor.
It does. It's such a like weird thing. But yeah, that was a good showing out of Amir. He didn't lose a single stock, which is great.
I mean, now we're just playing up a whole player for the entire rest of the first round, and that's just such a huge lead.
Yeah, I mean, I think crew battles are not the fairest format on the.
I agree, but they're fun.
They're fun. They're fun.
And in the end, what else is Collegiate Smash Bros.
yeah,
for?
exactly. It's
The-
fun. Collegiate Smash Bros. Relies on them, and it's kind of really the only way to do this kind of format, to be fair.
We could do sets, but it wouldn't be nearly as exciting.
No, it wouldn't be. All right, we're gonna see a Captain Falcon coming up next. We've seen a Falcon or two on stream before, and we have been disappointed.
Time
gonna-
and time
time
again,
again,
but
we
this
have been
one might be different.
This one might be different. Will they prove us wrong? Only
PS2,
God
the
knows.
absolutely classic pick. So this Falcon, in this matchup, it's all about looking for those important neutral wins, because Falcon has the speed to really fight Bayo well in neutral, but you get edge guarded incredibly hard as Falcon.
Yeah, he did almost get put into that position right now, but fortunately enough for the Captain Falcon, it wasn't that serious. It was just Amir getting back on the ledge. But had he probably another jump, it could have been pretty bad for him.
Can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
But anti-airing those jumps as Bayo is so huge, because Falcon without a jump, all you have to do as Bayo is just land on him with an air and he dies.
Yeah, it's the character's recovery leaves a lot to be desired. Now, granted, it's not atrocious, but it's not fantastic.
It doesn't have a whole lot going for it all the time.
Yeah. It's very one-dimensional.
It's a very good move in neutral and an advantage, though,
Yeah,
as
you
we can
say
see
that
going
about
for it
almost
right
all
there.
of, Captain Falcon's moves, they're very good in neutral and an advantage, but the recovery, again, it's very one-dimensional. It's very easy to just like, okay, he's gonna go low. Like it's almost too formulaic.
Yeah, Falcon's main issue normally, and
Ooh, okay.
good catch with the down tilt.
Yeah.
That's always a great kill option. But one of Falcon's big issues in the neutral is his jump is really high, so it can be really hard for him to out of shield. And Bayo absolutely loves when characters can't out of shield, because
Ooh, okay, nice up smash on
nice
the
up smash on the air dodge.
Gets the witch
And
time here,
oh,
but the thing is that is a
but not enough
multi-hit.
invincibility to get past the second hit, but that should be a heal slide, never mind.
No, I think he was gonna be able to get back into shield. I think by the time that it hit him. He gets a good 27% here.
27 and a good advantage state coming through, but resetting back to neutral as always.
Yeah, which is in the Falcon's favor here, as neutral is the desired position as Captain Falcon for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, that is an advantage.
You just want to stay out of disadvantage as Falcon. You have to play very safe in
Yeah,
this matchup.
it's like Mewtwo, but like less extreme. All right.
Oh,
tries
and
to-
risky down air coming through, but unfortunately loses the stage control for it. And just scrapping around in the corner here. Both of them,
they're
these
kinda
players,
jumping
looking
around.
to kill each other quite early here.
Gets the back here, but it's not gonna be enough just yet.
And that should be an up
Yeah,
tilt
that's
bear
gonna
for the kill. No, not
no, he's a bit too
quite.
heavy for that. But oh,
But
okay.
ends up getting it on the fast fall. Just fast fall's a little too far. Very easy to do with a fast faller, especially on Wi-Fi.
Ooh, that's
The raw catch
unfortunate.
on the runoff, such a strong option.
I've gotten hit by that so many times. I'm not even.
We
gonna
all
comment.
have.
I know it's spiritual pain. All right, gets hit by the witch twist here.
Fortunately, not getting that fair to ABK conversion he was looking for.
Which is fine. It's still him going to 40, 54.
These heel slides are working out a little too well.
He's not really being. He's not really able to do those massive combos we saw on the Rob, and obviously this is a little bit to be expected. Rob's enormous. Gets the witch time here.
Oh, and a huge F smash,
Yeah,
and that might just be it on a runoff.
Yes, it
oh,
is.
goes high. He was last stock.
Yeah, he was last stock.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. And there's another player taken out, and that's what I'm talking about. When you're playing a full player ahead, it doesn't even matter if you trade stocks from then on. You'll win by 3 stocks if you trade.
Exactly. If you're consistently trading, then that's fine. You win.
And we're at a solid, 10-6 lead here, which is just going to be hard to come back from.
Amir still has that 1 stock. Now, granted, it would have been better, obviously, if he had kept that last stock, but it's Falcon. I always expect, like, even if I'm winning against Falcon,
you can just die.
You can just die for random things, like run up smash, especially out of invincibility. So
that up smash is so strong for platform pressure.
well, he even
scoops from
witch
far
timed
away.
it that one time, but it's still it's a multi-hit.
Normally, I really thought that Witch Time would have enough invincibility to get through the second hit, but not quite.
Well, it went through the second hit, but it didn't go through the third. Because
It's only 2 hits.
it's only 2 hits. Oh, I thought it was 3.
So I think it's because Witch Time scales with how strong the move is, right? I believe it does. So if that is true, then the first hit was so weak that he didn't get through the second hit. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm any expert on Bayo, but
Yeah. Okay. Let's go through this here.
pulling up the ultimate frame data for this one.
I am. I'm a well-known enjoyer.
Oh wow, the gun hitbox looks so weird.
I know it really does. Well, that's because it's bullet arts.
Mm-hmm.
It goes very far. Let's see. These are the aerials. Specials here. Okay. This page is just massive because of bullet arts.
We are studying up over here.
We are a university here. Okay. So then, which time? So it counters on frames 8 to 27. You're intangible from 8 to 23. You can bats within 24 to 35.
That doesn't really tell us what we're looking for, but I don't know if we're going to be able to find it right now.
And you know what? That's fine.
That's my theory.
She's breaking her neck.
Oh,
Alrighty,
going in with a Nace. Bayo seems to be very strong into this team.
Yeah, this team is kind of weak to Bayonetta. Now, granted, Ness does have things he can do against the Bayonetta, but Bayonetta can witch time a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, that frame 3 Nair is going to be great at getting out of certain combos that just aren't true.
Yeah.
And obviously, as a Ness player, you're going to be looking for, if you know the magnet combos, you're going to be looking for early kills with it. You're always going to be looking for grabs. You're always going to be looking for big damage and just a ton of combos.
Yeah. And this is also FT, so I think the Ness may appreciate the FT maybe just a little bit more than the Bayonetta does in this matchup.
And there's rising aerials coming out from the Ness. Always so strong, especially, we've seen many high-level Wi-Fi Nesses who perform very well and click a lot of buttons.
But he's gonna.
Ooh, he falls out of just hitting a raw Witch Strike. That would be terrifying to get hit by.
Crazy.
I would have died to that personally.
Yeah, probably. Okay, gets hit by the PK Fire here. Is not really able to confirm much off the PK Fire. He was able to get a. I think he was just able to get a fair. Alright, he's gonna get hit here. He's not gonna die from anything of the sort. Tries to
You have to be so careful witch timing out of those side Bs, but it just works out for him here, luckily.
You also have to be careful when you PK Fire, though, because he did kind of just stand there and do it when he can just jump over and do down air, and that'll kill at that percent, especially at the ledge. But the throw
Definitely getting zealous with them.
Yeah.
And that should be a good punish. And oh, mashing a button so you get hit by the heel slide, you need to be so careful when you get grabbed by Bayo as to not get hit by that. Bayos are always going to be looking for that.
Now, Yo-Yo does connect here, but he's not really able to get anything out of that witch twist there. PK Fire comes out twice. I mean, he kind of can't just do it.
Amir's never scared to be patient in this situation, though.
I mean, he has nothing to wait for. I mean, I guess I don't see Ness timing him out. So, and also it's a crew battle. Who's timing people out of crew battle? Come on now. All right, gets hit by Another combo falls
Down
out
air?
of it. Down air's not going to kill there,
Oh,
but an up
wow.
smash certainly will.
Just smashing that nair out of the combo, like I said, was a good option, but it doesn't work out because Amir was just ready. And this could be another 3-stock. Oh my god!
It is.
Right off the top with the Witch Strike.
Another 3-strike.
Absolutely amazing. And Amir is just boosting us right now.
Ambitious, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Alrighty.
And now up a solid 10 stocks to
10
3.
stocks. Not even 3
They need to pull out.
10 to 2. It's 10 to 2.
No? They have one player left.
Right. Full stream ahead. Okay.
But, I mean, this is just going to be
I mean,
a
that was
huge
that was
comeback
strong.
to try and mount.
Yeah, alright, well, we'll have to see if the next character is just as bad as Beta as the first 3. But, we just don't know. We just don't know, folks.
I don't even know who's good in the Bayonetta, to be honest.
Oh,
She's so good.
she is very good. I mean, Steve.
Steve doesn't even do that great into her.
Really?
Bayo is one of the rougher matchups for Steve. Not to say it's losing,
Yeah.
but I think it's even at best for Steve. Bayo can edgeguard Steve like crazy. Like some never before seen stuff. But that might just be because Lima is from Texas, where there's a lot of Steves.
Yeah, that's true.
And Lima is currently the best Bayonetta in the world, so we see Lima do well edgeguarding all those Steves, just possibly just because of experience.
Yeah. This is where I go into event hubs, which totally reliable, 100%, always great, never fails me ever in anything ever because it's totally correct. So yeah, I'm just gonna go quickly into the Bayonetta thing. Now I disagree what half of this website says because it's community driven, but sometimes it can be a little bit okay just to check what's going on here. So we're just gonna look very quickly.
Apparently Roy stocks are up today, which is factually incorrect.
They've always been down.
Roy stocks have been down since day one,
Since
as we all know.
Yeah, since the game came out. I think I want to look not at Roy, if that's okay. Okay, thank you. Again, this tier list has Bayonetta at 68th in the game because people actually just
So incredibly incorrect. Bayo
People
could
just
be
don't know how
top
to-
10.
Yeah, people just don't know how to play this game. This is definitely not the list of favorable matchups.
I mean, those all look pretty favorable to me. But
I mean, they are, but it's like saying this character is
Let's see.
not like saying this character is even into Zelda.
that's pretty.
So incorrect.
I
All right,
think
so
she
Snake.
does really well
That's a
with
bad
that.
matchup. That's a
Snake?
bad Snake.
Oh yeah, Snake does very well into Bayo with that frame one escape option with those grenades.
Yeah, I agree.
It can be
there's the
very
character.
hard to convert anything.
That's-
And again on FD, very good pick from the Snake. I mean, Snake just loves FD.
Yeah.
He can set up his zoning perfectly. You kind of have to either approach it linearly in the air or from the ground, but I guess Bayo kind of surpasses that. Just because Bayo.
Yeah, but still, it's a good matchup here in total for the Snake here. He's gonna get hit by a lot of damage here coming out of the Bayonetta here.
Oh,
93 off of one
93.
exchange is a lot.
Because Amir was ready for that grenade trade, which that's a big part of being able to play the Snake matchup, is to be able to use those grenades against him. And Amir's already showing that very capable of that.
Bullet Art's F smash is something I never thought I'd see, but
Oh,
here we
Amir
are.
loves doing that.
I know.
It's an option.
Great parry there. No, the Bullet Arts isn't going to kill the right there because Snake knew what to do.
Getting hit by the Cypher.
Yeah.
Easy way to lose your advantage state. Oh,
Oh,
raw up tilt
raw up
with the
tilt.
rage is crazy.
Yeah, 95. And you know what? I'm not even going to fault him too much. I would have died to the same goddamn thing at probably 60. So
93 after the hit is crazy though.
when does that usually kill?
Later than that,
later
but
than
FD plus being in the air plus
Plus rage
rage
at
plus
160.
Bayo being pretty light.
That makes sense.
There's so many variables that play into how early you die in this
Yeah.
game that sometimes you die at absurd percents.
Now, unfortunately, he was not able to grab that stock, which he was really close to. So that would have been nice, but so we have
But
such
9 to 3,
We have
we just need to take one each.
Yeah.
Snake can be a character that snowballs really hard though, so it's never guaranteed, but
Yeah, we've seen times where we lose the Snake's last stock when we thought we had it in the bag, and it's It's unfortunate to say the
Very
least.
difficult player to play against. And I believe we're going to be sending in... Yeah, Makari makes sense here. Terry has a lot of matchups that are just even. He's a very solid character all in all.
1 second. Just 1 second, please.
And so we're just going to be looking at an even matchup,
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion. And no, I did not know that.
Okay, that's the thing. Don't go spreading. But anyways, so we're gonna be seeing Makari go in next. This is Terry versus the versus Snake here. What do you think about this matchup?
I think, just like I was saying, it's pretty even. Terry's a character where I think every character can counterplay Terry to a certain extent. He's very edgeguardable in certain situations. He's very... Okay, apparently this wiki is saying that Bayo loses to Piranha Plant, so some people are just a little... Some people just don't know what they're talking about. That's the lesson here.
You can say stupid. This is a safe space. This is a safe space to say that these kind of opinions. Which is why I always take that wiki page with a grain of salt, because it's certainly the place ever where people say that Bayonetta is like 68th out of the whole cast.
68th is crazy. Maybe pre-patch.
Maybe pre-patch, but like no.
When her jab didn't kill.
Yeah, but her jab certainly does kill now.
At least it's like frame 9. It's kind of bad.
It's not great, but it can still kill.
It's a kill option on a
It's
character that can struggle to kill, so...
Yeah, but it's also definitely not her best, so...
Yeah, I mean...
I rarely see Amir kill with it.
Amir does it much less than most Bayos do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good at ledge.
It is good at ledge, but I think he's maybe just more comfortable doing other things because you can get kind of punished for it pretty hard.
Yeah, it's around the same frame as Roy Jab, I think. I think Roy Jab's a little faster, so it should be about the same to react to neutral get up with it. There's not something Amir prefers to go for very often.
Well, because need be for Amir, there's not a neutral get up.
Yeah.
First, just basically force him to do something else that isn't that, because at the same time, he can jab, but if they roll... I don't know if neutral get up if he does it in the right way, but I
I
think...
mean, you can just react to the neutral get up with a jab.
Or F smash.
I don't think you can F smash it on reaction.
You might be able to.
Not with Bayo.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, here's Terry versus Snake. Anyways, so the Snake did not lose the stock last time, so we're just gonna...
And this Snake is already looking to set up his zoning, but Makari's right in there with Crack Shoot. This is a very scrappy matchup because Terry has the burst options to get in on Snake. Snake can try and set up the zoning, but it rarely lasts that long unless the Snake is full outplaying the Terry player.
It is somewhat difficult.
Oh, and you should be dead.
Yeah, he's just dead there.
Never get hit by that landing there at ledge. Get up attacking against Terry, very risky.
Yeah, I've the honestly embarrassing number of times I've died to Makari at ledge on Terry.
It's all of us.
It's all of us.
And that quick 20% from the auto cancel power dunk. Unfortunately, that platform height is just too high for Terry to even full hop onto.
Yeah.
So Terry can kind of struggle to play around the platforms on the stage, which is pretty hilarious.
Makari I played where he couldn't like get the ledge properly, or not the ledge, the platform properly in order to hit me, and it was just like the weirdest thing I'd ever seen.
Needs to deal a lot of self-damage here just to get back.
Yeah.
I mean, you never want to be in this situation where you have to C4 yourself, but it does happen.
It does happen, but at the same time, he's at 119 versus Terry.
Oh,
You're just
wow.
dead there to a back air.
Just a great back air. Snake doesn't have a whole lot of fast options in the air to contest with, so you kind of just get to 50-50 on whether he's going to air dodge or not, and kill him if you guess right.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of characters have that, but Snake especially, I mean, like, Terry was the character that, like, okay, he does the down throw here, but it's not enough damage for him to actually be asleep enough to where, like, a consistent kill can happen here. Doesn't get hit by the up tilt there, which is...
I mean, up tilt's just the classic. And,
so...
should be... I mean, pretty big damage, but you don't really want to be trading damage here as the Snake, but Snake in this matchup ends up trading a lot of damage. In any matchup where you're going to be scrapping, he has to pull nades, and then that's just traded damage, and that snowballs against him and for him very hard.
Yeah. As you're saying, he doesn't really want to take this damage in this matchup, but he doesn't really have a choice. He kind of just has to, because if he doesn't pull out those grenades versus Terry, he just gets completely bodied. So
big back air. And again, this is just not a spot you want to be in disadvantage in. And that should be it.
Dead there, yeah.
Just straight down tilt conversion. It's no SDI, unfortunately, but It's hard to be ready to SDI on the spot,
Yeah.
especially when you're holding in. You have to switch to SDI up. It should be for Snake,
Yeah.
and then you have to just be ready for it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was just overall a pretty good scenario for the Terry there. I mean, it was a very scrappy matchup, and the Snake was just really he was never an advantage.
Never in control of the
Yeah.
match. Never got to set his own pace, which is what Snake really needs to be doing in that
Yeah.
matchup. That matchup's all about controlling the pace, and clearly the Snake wasn't able to do that.
Because when Snake is the one in control, I mean, especially with stage control, but also just like with the match, if he's not in control of the flow, it gets pretty bad pretty quick.
Yeah.
So
Snake is either normally demolishing you or getting demolished, unless both people know the matchup, and then it tends to be
yeah,
closer
I mean,
to even.
A lot of this that you see with like the difference between a bad, like an okayish Snake and an okayish Snake and a really good Snake is how fast can they get into that situation where they are the ones in control of the flow of the game.
Just
So.
using those nade juggling tricks, using the C4s to control space. He's such a technical character, but he's so rewarding. He's very, very good.
Well, because you can go damage for damage, me going band for band.
Yeah, you can't go band for band with Snake.
Yeah, you can't go band for band with Snake and expect to win, because normally, like, if you're pulling out that same damage with grenades,
I mean, he's got that leopard print on.
he does with the lever. Have you seen that one TikTok video? It's like me going band to band with the Pharaoh, and then he just like it's like Egyptian hieroglyphs, and then 4 slaves carrying a gold coffin come out. Alrighty, well, we are gonna get into it for the second match around.
I don't doubt we're just going straight back to.
I
We're
would-
starting off with Anthony this time.
Yes, we are.
Maybe making a hard read on the Snake coming in.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
It would be a smart read to make because the Snake clearly was the person. Or I don't know if I'd say clearly was the person, but the Snake seemed to be the only person who kept it relatively even against Amir.
Yeah, well, the thing is, just Bayonetta has favorable matchups into all 3 of those characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like, I mean, normally with those 3 characters, like, maybe you can do some stuff. We've seen Amir lose to Robs before. I've seen him lose to Nessus online. I haven't seen it recently. It was like a year ago, but like, it's fine.
Sometimes a Ness will just click about 3 trillion aerials and you lose.
Yeah, but that's how Nessus.
I mean, I've seen clips of good Nesses doing. Oh, switch to a Cloud. This is Alamar's worst matchup, probably.
Do you think so?
This matchup is awful.
It's not great.
It's straight up awful because you just can't. You get walled so hard and pressured so hard as Alamar here. But based on what we've been seeing from Anthony recently, I don't doubt he can just pull something out.
It's not the worst. No, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty terrible. But Anthony is Anthony, and in the end, the player matters way more than the matchup ever could.
Now, one thing I do think is kind of funny in this matchup, to the very least, at least to me, is that with Limit fully charged, you can't. The neutral special there, it just
It
dies
just
to
hits
a
the
Pikmin.
Pikmin.
It just hits to a Pikmin, which I think is really funny. But it's definitely not anything to even remotely save this matchup. And Anthony is doing his best in order to kind of keep, kind of go band for band with Snake here. All right,
Just trading hits a lot, but great grab, and that might just be it. But oh no, this Cloud does know that that's not actually true. That drag down air down smash, even though it works 90% of the time, you just have to air dodge away, and this Cloud clearly knows that. Oh, just a raw dash attack on the read.
All right, so that's the first stock that Anthony has lost in 24 stocks, which is
Yeah,
this
more than 24 because he won the last game before that.
He did. That's true. At least 25. Okay, well, he's able to get the back air there, so at least he's going even on the stock here.
Always want to be trading those stocks anytime you can.
Yeah, especially just to make sure that it's even, so he doesn't get away with like some rage stuff. And we've seen where
Leads.
Yeah, these are leads.
Leads are just known to snowball in this game. Playing with a lead is... I mean, there's a reason all the best players right now are playing characters where they can just run away with a lead.
Yeah. Alright, is able to cancel out the limit cross slash there, which is pretty good for Anthony.
It's a nice lead, too.
Yeah.
And neutral teching,
Yeah.
always... Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
That kills off the top?
Killing off the top, I think that was just because of DIN. I think on DIOA that didn't kill, but it's...
Yeah.
There's no way you're DIing that, right? Because there's no way you're reacting to the up air.
Hey, it happens. Alright, gets a grab here. He's got a blue, a purple, and a white here, which I don't think are awful here. I think the purple is appreciated.
The purple's always appreciated.
Yeah, purple's the girl. Gets back into the platform there, pretty safe. Gets hit.
Almost just SDI's out of it, I think.
Yeah.
Looked like SDI up to me. And that should be a big punish. Yeah, and you might just be dead as Cloud. No, not quite.
If he didn't air dodge at that exact second, he was dead.
Oh,
And
you should
now
be
you're
dead,
into
just
this.
straight up.
Yeah.
Trying to guess too early. That's what happens. Especially with those big, long-lasting F smashes, which kill super early.
Yeah.
If you don't space it right, they're just going to roll through it and F smash you right back.
Yeah, you just explode. This game is a good reminder that just because a matchup is very much so in your favor, it doesn't save you from doing stupid things or getting outskilled.
The matchup is only in your favor if you play the matchup in a way which favors you.
Which makes it in your favor.
Like, we didn't see a whole lot of back air pressure on Shield, which is one of the big parts of that matchup. We didn't see a whole lot of strong ledge trapping from that Cloud, which in the end is exactly what makes that matchup good. So when you're not playing the matchup right, it's not good.
It's not good. I mean, we did see, like, multiple times Anthony just got back onto stage for free, not even hitting the ledge, just, like, going on top of him, and he was fine.
Yeah,
is,
the
like,
Cloud was just going for a lot of preemptive plays, which you just can't do in this matchup.
Because this matchup is bad for Olimar, but it's very specific. It's very... You have to know exactly what you're doing.
And
you have to
Olimar
make-
can just blow you up. And especially playing, speaking from experience, playing a character with a bad recovery, sometimes even in a winning matchup, you can just get edge guarded really
Yeah.
early
You-
and
you
just die. And
explode
then
sometimes.
it's not winning if you're playing 2 stocks to 3 because you died at 30.
I mean, there's been many a time where that are free in my memory where I've accidentally killed myself at 30 in Zelda, and I'm just like, well, now I wasn't gonna win this matchup, but now I'm really not gonna win this matchup. All right, so we're going to, I believe this is Smash against the Rob.
The Rob, I think a good pick into the Olimar. Rob does well into most matchups, except he doesn't really appreciate combo characters.
Yeah, no, not specifically. I know he's not great into Sheik. He's not great into Bayonetta.
Yeah.
But he's okay into Olimar, so this is not.
Again, he has the tools. Rob is so good because he has the tools to do whatever he wants. He can scrap with you. He can zone. He has a lot of different things he can do. And okay, I'm not sure exactly what that pressure was,
I don't
but
really know what to say about that.
I mean, that down tilt, I believe, is frame 3 and -5, so you don't have a large escape window one way or another.
Yeah.
Anthony's shown his game knowledge by knowing that the top of that side B doesn't actually have a reflect. It's just the arms
Yeah, it's just
themselves.
the arms. I think that, honestly, that's very stupid, but it's very fun. I guess
And
it-
just landing, I mean, these landings, as much as landing with a side B as Rob might work, it's gonna not work sometime and you're gonna die for it. So it's a scary option. Good up air, just covering the space. Edge guarding Rob is a myth, as we're seeing.
It's a lie.
And that up throw should
No, he's not
almost
into
do
this.
it. Not
Well,
quite,
he's
and
into that,
just a
though.
raw up air. Gotta be careful just drifting around without a fast fall.
Gyro, he's
Scary,
okay.
scary, scary
Gyro,
situation.
Very scary. Who do we think the Cloud was? Do we think it was a sub, or do we think it was one of the players that was just playing something else beforehand?
I'm really not sure. I'd have to ask Makari.
Gets hit by the side B
Just
here
a
again,
lot of
but
side Bs. Very,
lot of side
very
Bs.
risky. And that just barely avoiding.
Laser didn't. I don't think was going to be a major setback though for Anthony in the long run.
It shouldn't have been, but again, just a lot of side Bs. I think Anthony should, at this point, be looking for a kill off of just a raw side B read.
Yeah.
Any second it can happen. And that's the scary thing about...
He's not going to die to that, but he was close. All right, he's getting back on the stage here. Yeah, there goes
Oof.
the.
Ooh, just throwing out those kill moves. There's no... When you...
Yeah, look like
The
that.
Pikmin hitbox extension is such a classic. The hitbox gets...
Yeah, it explodes the purple side.
Purple back air.
Yeah.
Purple back air is one of the most classic ultimate moves we've ever seen.
I mean, it's killed so many people on this stream that it's honestly second nature. Again, another side B, and it's like in the middle of the stage too. I don't know what to think about this.
Oh, and that could be some... I mean, just trading back the damage again. And Anthony, slowly but surely, has just been closing the gap.
They are
starting
very
this game
well
down a
stocked,
stock
though.
has
He
not been
is-
bothering him quite as much as it normally would.
It's 2 mirrors here, and he's got a purple, a white, and a blue, and I think that's exactly the pigment he wants here. He is at 90
Those raw
degrees,
side
so
Bs.
it's...
I mean, at this point, he's making great reads on when Anthony is going to be throwing Pikmin, when he's going to be... Because so many of those moves are projectiles, and that side B is a great reflector, which also has such an active hitbox where you can just die to it. And there it is.
no!
Just a big down air, and not what you want to see, but
Yeah, not what we want to see, but hey.
still built a solid lead, getting 5 stocks.
Yeah. Alright, so now I
And
would not be surprised to see
I would
Bayonetta.
not be surprised whatsoever to see Amir go in.
Yeah, especially considering he only has 1 stock to do on this rap, it should not be super difficult.
I might go in here if I wasn't commentating, but
If you want to go in, you can go in, I can pull.
no, I think Amir's got it.
1 second.
I think
I gotta confirm with my sources.
so. I think Amir's going to be going in here. Again, as we saw before, Rob Bayo, terrifying for Rob, gets comboed nearly to death. So we're just going to be looking out for those big combos, and we're going to be looking out for those Rob down airs that we saw in the last game. That can be very strong against Bayonetta,
Yeah.
because those Rob down airs, huge move, and it kills so early if you get the 2-frame on it, just hitting them below the ledge. And just, this game has something called, that people call blast zone mechanic, where when you have downwards like momentum and you're in hit stun, meaning you just got hit, you actually die closer than normal off the bottom. So spikes are able to kill even when the person would have been able to recover, and even if they didn't touch the normal blast zone.
Yeah.
And that's what makes 2-frame down airs so strong.
They are very strong. Alright, I just confirmed with my sources. He's Slayonce's going in. So remains to be seen on who that cloud is. Because the cloud, if that cloud was the snake,
If that cloud was a snake, that could be some huge
that
value.
could be very big. Because I assume if Bayonetta wins this matchup, that they just go right into the snake.
Yeah, and then if they go into the snake, either Amir wins or I think we go into Makari ideally.
Be surprised if that cloud was if the cloud was the Nace. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all either.
Because the Nace didn't do anything. He just got 3 stocks.
He did get 3 stocked very quickly.
Out of all the Bayo skins, I like the Bayo one skins more. I don't know. I just like Bayo ones that look a lot more. Alright.
Is this Bayo one?
Yeah, so the one
Yeah, I
with
like
longer
it.
hair, that one is her design in Bayo 1, where she has like the shorter, I call it the librarian hair. That's Bayo 2. Alright, he was not actually able to get that last
Again, just starting out with this huge side Bs, just, oh, you really don't want to be in this situation. Oh, but the extra jump.
Yeah, the extra jump makes it.
Again, Bayo is rarely going to be out of options off stage, out of resources, so it can be very tough to get those down airs, even though they are very strong no matter what.
So many side beats, dear lord.
Just landing with them time and time again, and it's paying off, so why stop?
Yeah, that's true.
Nair out a shield on the heel slide could have been an up smash to maybe in the stock, but
Back
just a
air's
raw
gonna kill
back
him.
air. That tipper back air is very strong, and Town and City stage with very close sides.
Asked Amir how that killed, and he doesn't know.
It was bad DI and
Yeah,
Town
yeah.
and City,
Yeah, it's
and some rage.
But yeah,
Rage can never hurt.
but she has that longer hair. This is Bayo 1, even though this is recolor.
Okay, yeah.
I think Amir on his own Switch has Bayo 3's skin, which that one, if there's another Smash game, which there will because this series makes so much money, it's ridiculous.
It's insane.
She looks like that, so
Oh, I like that.
I like it the least, but because that's Bayo 3, Bayo 2, Bayo 1, so. But yeah, though next game though, there will be a different voice actors for Bayonetta because the old one.
That's
The old one got into some hot water. As in, she
That-
said Nintendo wasn't paying her enough. She was lying.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, so Jennifer Hale will be the new voice actress.
I mean, that's unfortunate for the franchise, though, because, I mean, that voice acting's pretty iconic.
So iconic. I mean, the old one was the one in Bayo 3. She was really good. My only complaint about that one is it felt more like someone was impersonating someone who the original Bayonetta voice than something organic.
Yeah.
But she'll grow into the role. But that is unfortunate because I don't think she's ever going to be working on the series again because the entire community, at least within Bayonetta, was just like, why did you do that? And she was like, oh, lol. And that's basically it. So,
What other reason could there be?
honey, because she wanted a lot of money and they didn't give her a lot of money because Bayonetta games don't traditionally sell very well. I mean, they sell like 1 million copies each, but like,
I mean, that's good.
yeah, it's good, but it's like, it's not, again, it's not like it's Mario or anything like that.
Like, it's not band for band with Snake money.
No, it's not. It does not go band for band with Snake's money or Isabel's jackets.
Oh, that's true.
Isabel does have Gucci products.
Isabel could just pull out all the jackets in any, like, pretty much anywhere and just be in a position of power.
Do you think she owns Prada sunglasses?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, Fendi, Versace. She's got, like Sassy Santana has that, like, white Fendi bag.
I think she's got the whole, like, Jeremy Fragrance, like, cologne and
Saint
perfume
Laurent,
selection,
the whole
too.
thing. She's got the whole wash.
Like, shelves of them.
Let's see.
She's got a whole Ulta store in there.
She has a Fendi bag. She's got Prada sunglasses. She got the Gucci belt and Gucci whatever. And you know what? That's okay. Hold on.
And the other team seems to be figuring out who to send into this.
Yeah.
I mean, again, if the Snake was the Cloud, then this
is bad.
This is a bad position.
This is
But
bad.
if the Snake wasn't the Cloud, I feel like that's the logical choice.
I don't know why they would switch a Snake into a Cloud though. Like that doesn't. With the characters that we're seeing, it was like Terry and Bayo. It doesn't.
I don't know, but I feel like...
Oh yeah.
Okay, there it is. And I mean, the lead isn't nearly the same as it was in the last one.
Yeah.
But Amir has proven to be the one to be building this lead that time. And Anthony started us off with a nice little 2-stock lead.
Yeah.
And how many stocks lead are we on now?
So Bayo.
We have... How many did Amir lose? None?
He lost none. So
Okay, so we're up 3 stocks, which is huge. Again, up a player is never a good position to be in. Just making a crazy guess with that.
And you know what? That's fine. Guess the up tilt here. Good comment here. 93% for the
Again, those
Bayonetta.
nade trades are just coming through, and it's impossible to avoid getting damaged against Snake.
Especially on Bayonetta where you need to be like right there. And he is
Oh,
alive there.
unfortunately, just a little too late. And now these Snake ledge trap setups. Oh, but Bayonetta doesn't really get ledge trapped like that. With so many options off of the jump, with bullet art stuff.
Bayonetta can get ledge trap, but not in the traditional sense that Snake really likes. So
She doesn't. She gets past setup-based ledge trapping very well, and that's huge. Just pulling the grenade out of hit stun leaves you with no options there, and you're just dead.
alright, gets a good 34%. Ooh, okay. Never
And again, just a bit of a greedy grenade pull, and you might be just dead
She's
off
dead,
the
yeah.
top on
Dead
bad
off the top,
DI.
yeah.
Should have DI'd down and away, but it looked like it was down and in, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was probably in, because I've done in before, and that's what happens, especially on a heavier character like Snake. Alrighty here, does not get the read.
It goes for the witch time on the grenade, but doesn't get the timing quite right. This is going to be a down throw, most likely. Oh, not if you're not going to do it. Down throw can lead up into a mix-up into a kill here as Snake with that tech chase setup, but oh wow. The bullet arts, if you don't know how to deal with that, you're just not going to get the punish, which is... it's a bit of a matchup check, but
Oh no!
a matchup check
Okay.
works.
Yeah, matchup checks work.
Matchup checks work, and what works?
I don't even know necessarily if you would call this a matchup check. Considering, you know, he did play against Amir. It was only for one stock though, just to be fair.
Amir, he's probably never seen bullet arts F smash.
Yeah, I don't
and
think I've ever seen it against him either because he knows they don't play.
I mean, I've been hit by that, especially at the start of the year. I didn't know what to do about it, and then eventually I figured it out, but these players haven't had that level of experience in figuring out what to do against bullet arts F smash, and
Yeah, and that's fair because
that's what happens.
Because it takes a certain breed of people to play Bayonetta, and a lot of words followed that sentence. That
It
cannot say
takes a
on
certain
stream.
breed of people is crazy, but we'll just get back to the normal
Yeah,
broadcast.
yeah. Your regularly scheduled broadcast. Okay, so he did lose one stock there, which is unfortunate, but he did. Not
But
lose
just
any-
widening
yeah.
the lead
Yeah.
time and time again.
So they do have only one more person.
And this is the last player. We'll get to see who they actually did sub in for that Cloud.
So there was. Let's see, who was there?
There was a
Snake,
Ness,
There was a Nest. There was
a Snake.
There was the Rob.
Rob, and I must have short-term memory
I
loss.
also do. I don't remember who it was. That's a great question. I think there was a...
It was their lead that we're forgetting, right?
Yeah, because he just, like, exploded.
It was...
Who was it? It has not been this long. Who was
It really hasn't.
Let's go ask the audience. Amir, who was their lead originally? Who was the first person you fought? First round.
We're trying to figure out...
So
Oh.
they Rob, the Ness.
Captain Falcon. That's who we're forgetting.
That's what we're forgetting because it was irrelevant.
Did take 2 stocks off of Amir last time, I believe.
They did. I'm surprised we don't remember that. That could have been the Cloud.
I'd say most likely, based on the play styles, I think it was... That sounds right.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see here. This is either going to be Captain Falcon or it's going to be Ness, I'd say. Unless they also choose to switch.
It was.
And there's the Ness, it was the Captain Falcon.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can just tell based on the play style. I saw a lot of full hops, a lot
Yeah, there was
of...
a lot of full hops out of that Cloud.
A lot of like kind of running away in some spots, which just kind of pointed towards it being the
Alright,
same
so
player.
Amir does lose his stock here in this matchup, but that was not an issue.
That
for
wasn't
him
an issue last time.
So it remains to be seen if that will be an issue this time.
And
Alrighty.
we've just been having quick matches recently. Unless the Ness can bring this back, this is going to be a fast end.
Yeah. We've been streaming though for more than an hour though, so it's
But the match didn't actually start until 6:15ish. So that's going to put
That's
this...
when we started streaming at 6:15. The match
Mhm.
really started more like 6:20, 6:30. The Ness is already at 66 and the Bayonetta has only taken 9, which is rough.
Raw PK Thunder out of the corner.
Yeah, raw PK Thunder out of a corner is kind of crazy, but you know what? I respect the ambition.
And I mean, we've seen these down airs get so much mileage in this matchup because this Ness is very good at either covering the ground or covering the air. You kind of have to pick one though. And
Okay, that would have been heat if it worked, but it did not, unfortunately.
and that should just be an F smash. Yeah, just a very risky time to charge that up smash. Up smash is a very good neutral tool as Ness, but only when it's used appropriately.
Yeah, it's not something it's not evergreen, so to speak. Alright, guess for the grab here again. Grab
And it's rarely ever charged in neutral.
Yeah, I would never charge it neutral. I mean, I don't even play Nace, but you know what?
Big damage though.
That's a great
That should be a
question.
back throw.
Yeah, she's
Yep.
out here.
I don't think that was good DI. I think that should have been alive, but probably just mashing getting bad DI because it's hard to react to the exact throw on Wi-Fi. Offline, you're gonna stop mashing in the DI, but online it can be hard to react.
Yeah.
Oh, big whiff punish. Amir's just so good at whiff punishing his aerials, and you almost just died if that fair connected. Amir's just making crazy guesses out here.
And you know what? He does kind of have the ability to do so.
Oh,
Okay, he's
a little bit of a weird drag down, and not charging the down smash, but opting for the up smash instead to get the faster setup there.
You know, and I guess it did sort of work out in his favor here. Because now he is kind of in control of the stage, regardless of what the Bayonetta wants.
Oh.
Unless he just does that for some reason.
Yeah, kind of just giving up a lot of stage control against Bayo, which is exactly what you don't want to do. You need to play for stage control as much as possible against Bayo. Backing yourself into the corner is giving her exactly what she wants,
And
which...
he's dead here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, if you do fly mag like that, yeah.
You know what? That's a great question. Now
Probably thought he could absorb it, to be honest.
No, you can. He just didn't for some reason.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yes,
well.
it's something that's easily...
Unfortunate. And suddenly Amir is winning. And this could just be it. Land on him with down air, please. Okay, no, it doesn't. Not ready for it.
But the wish time was incredibly fine.
You can run off
Choose
down
the
air that.
powers, He's not dead here.
No SDI. But... And jumping into it. One stock left on the Nace. And it's 6-1. They need a small miracle to win this.
Yeah, they need a small miracle.
Yo, Makari, you want to go in so I can keep commentating? All right, perfect.
Actually, if you want to go in and I can grab a mirror into the studio.
Do you want to?
Do you want to play? Because you've been on
So,
vacation the last few games.
I'm good to do either way.
Okay,
I mean-
Makari, you can come here. All right, so we're gonna ask the captain here. All right,
Mhm.
so you are the captain now. Do you want to go? Do you feel like you have a better shot against this Ness, or do you think he does? I know it doesn't matter, but it's up to you. Do you want him to go in and I can grab a mirror?
I'm good either way. if you want a mirror on comms, I'll go play.
Well, let me go ask him if he wants to do it in the first place.
That's fair. Okay, so it's looking like Amir is watching a YouTube video, so it's probably gonna be me and Sam commentating again on Terry. Most likely Terry. I could also see the Joker potentially coming out. Ari's been working on a Joker for quite a while now, and it's coming along quite well over time. But it'll probably just be the Terry.
I was rejected by Amir. Amir was like, no, I don't want to do it because you're... I'm so
Busy watching, I believe, a Bayonetta YouTube video.
No, he's on Purity. He's on the Purity.
What was that?
He's on the Purity server for
Oh.
Purity Bayo, so...
So that's Purity is Amir's Bayo coach, so
she's...
gotta stay learning. That's what it's all about.
Girl, she wasn't even watching Purity play. They were watching like some anime thing or whatever. I don't know. They're watching Rose Attack on Captain Falcon, which is super,
Rose Attack.
which is super relevant to Bayonetta, 100%.
I mean, I think maybe just learning for Nathan. Nathan did ask the other day for Amir to lab for him.
That's crazy.
Because Nathan was like, I don't have the time to lab. Can you lab this for me, Amir?
And you know what? That's so real. Alrighty.
And yeah, we're going to be seeing the
Well,
Terry.
I am proud of this test. He did bring it back from the kind of embarrassing match that we saw earlier with the best.
Managed to take two
stocks. Yeah, it was 2 stocks.
2 stocks in his 3, which even stock trade. And we're going to be seeing, again, just a 3 stock to 1 advantage from Makari, which is,
pretty good for
I mean,
him.
you never want to be down that much in this
You
game.
never want to, especially when it's your last person.
Especially because in Smash Bros. Ultimate, when you're winning,
You win a lot.
you have no reason to approach if you're playing like 100% seriously.
Yeah.
Very few characters in this game should approach while winning. But Makari showing that he doesn't care.
I mean, like, if he was playing Sonic, for instance, I'd be like, why are you even doing anything? Just, like, wait it out.
And late dash attack catches that roll, and spot dodge there is very consistent.
Yes, it is.
Spot dodging can be so scary against this character, as well as rolling in. Rolling away is pretty good, but again, as we saw, got caught by that. And just going for some interesting PK fire strings, hoping,
That's a great question.
just hoping, praying that Makari's not SDIing. And doesn't know the down smash. If that was down smash, Makari would have probably been dead, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's the crew battle. Loyno wins.
And there she's
8-0,
done.
6-0, I
And
believe.
she's done. And she's done. And she's done. Alrighty. Let me go ask Amir if he wants to actually get on this, because he did a lot of the.
Oh yeah, a lot of the heavy lifting on the first one. And that's a big win. Nace last season was a big struggle for us, but this season we seem to be doing way better, which is great. So, I mean, we always just love to see winning games. As you can see, we got the wolf in the background back there, if I can get my hand to the right height. I mean, we love it. All about winning. And we have Amir coming in for an interview. I think I'm going to be handing over my headset for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here you go, Amir.
Yeah, alright, yeah, go ahead and sign out.
I'm back. Hi.
Smuggle bricks to China.
Yes.
Alright, so let's talk about it.
Okay.
There's a lot to talk about.
There was a lot that happened.
Let's talk about that. I tried so hard not to laugh.
Help.
So let's talk about the. Girl, you went.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So let's talk about that Ness. The first game. Then we'll talk about the second game.
Okay, the first game, like, low key, I had rage, so I was just like fishing for like witch strike combos. You know what witch strike is,
Yes.
but for people who don't know, witch strike is like a very hard Bayo tech to do, where you try to get like the first hitbox of Bayonetta's up B, which is her witch twist, and it's like you can't DI out of it, you can't do anything about it. It's gonna send you like directly in front of Bayo, and then she can just kill you from the top. So basically, I was just trying to fish for that that tech and kill him from the top. I'm pretty sure that's why he banned or that's why he like banned triple plats and all those other stages. But like, I didn't care. I wanted to do it on an FD and destroy him and delete him from the game.
Let's destroy them.
Let's destroy.
Destroy them. um, and then let's talk about that second game where it didn't go quite as expected.
Um, he was much more patient. He was shield camping. Like, I just can't. I just lose to shield camping, guys. That's a lie. But
He's telling you to keep doing it.
yeah, just keep doing it so I can grab you, and then you're floaty, so I can juggle you even more. So, but yeah, I was kind of I was mostly discombobulated. I didn't like.
Recombobulate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't take into account like, oh, he's gonna actually like run away from me and like,
then
like use his projectiles
yeah.
against me. The thing is, Bayo doesn't really lose to like projectiles like his PK Fire or like PK Thunder. I'm just not the best at doing like Bayo's Roar Witch Twist, which is where like she like jumps in it. Well, you turn around while you're jumping and then you Witch Time, and like that gives you Witch Time, and then you can just smack people.
Yeah.
So you're like, yep,
Yep.
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 But yeah, very
Very
good.
good,
See.
yes.
But yeah, I was just fishing for stuff. But at the same time, like I should have thought about my opponent a little bit more.
You
Should
did get
have
hit
not
by
underestimated
that
them.
straight up smash, and I heard from the corner of my.
Oh, I don't know what happened. Christmas. I don't know what happened. The thing is, what I tried to do is that I tried to like Bale's backer. It's pretty big, but it's also pretty like long horizontally. And basically, you can use her backer kind of like a sniping tool to hit certain hurt boxes. I try to do that, but like his up B or his yo-yo is literally a disjointed hitbox, so it's
It
essentially
is.
a sword. And like when you put a normal hitbox against a
Sword.
disjointed hitbox, girl, the disjointed loses.
Yeah.
So I was delusional. Delusional.
Delusional.
Convince yourself. Did I convince myself? Yes. Did I win?
No.
But it's okay. It's okay. I had a blast. I had some clips I'm gonna add into my montages later.
Exactly. You did get
Yeah.
9 stocks.
I
You
did.
did. Congratulations.
Mathematics.
Mathematica. Okay, so
Mathematica.
that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a little bit less of a lopsided stream than the last two we've
The
had.
last one, but
The last
it's
one was a
okay.
bit much.
Yeah.
But yeah, as always, I'm Sam.
And I'm Amir.
And remember, just stay healthy, stay hydrated, and please take a shower.
Drink water if you want.
It's time to drink water.
Mm,
All right.
It's so good.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Bye.